are live. Welcome. Um, I'm doing a quick little show tonight. I just did a video that's about 15 minutes long that we're putting out on the channel now. Basically, just giving you a walkthrough of the concept, impromptu, but I think it's pretty straightforward and should give you an overview of what the show, this channel, is aiming to do. You're looking at some analytics now. Now, the reason I really went on real quickly is because I think that for us, we just hit over 300 subscribers. Doesn't sound like much, but I'm thankful that humanity is rising up and doing it. It's steady, about 30 per day. We had none to start with back in this whole area over here. Let's see, you see this? This is 365 days. Let's get that down to 7 days. All right, last 7 days. If we look at this, what is that graph? That graph is subscribers. And if I look at subscribers, you see how this past week has steadily generated subscribers. Whereas before I didn't have that. If we go to, let's say, 90 days, let's go to subscribers. Well, this is that area that we're looking at just now, right? That you saw it in a week, which is basically this, right? And before that, look at what we did, right? So there's movement, and people are motivating me to want to continue to create this energy source to call out all good and make all hate go back in its hole where it came from. So that's the video that I just put out just now. It should be on the channel, and that's that. And where is it? We'll go to it now. Let's see. We'll go to let's see if I get a. Maybe it even went up again. Let's see if I'm lucky before I show ya. Boom. It did. Went up another one. So I appreciate this. You see that? That right there. This. 303 subscribers. Cool? I think so. I think so. And so that's that. So I'm not going to belabor this live stream. I'm sure you all had to work today or whatever, and you're with your families. And so if you see this live stream later on, just wanted to thank you for increasing the percentage substantially. At this rate, we'll get to 1,000. It'll still take a couple weeks. However, in reality, in humanity, we could do it tomorrow, right? If everyone just really just took a moment to give the videos a little bit of analysis, you realize they're all consistent. There's nothing hidden in what I'm trying to do. I'm basically being straightforward. In the process, I'm trying to recreate my existence as an entertainer in music and use music as a way, as my vessel to hopefully rebalance humanity and show the power of truth and the need for truth in humanity. So with that said, this is our 48 hours. We always go over this, and right now it is May 15th, 2019, and it's about 8:09. And so between 8 and 9, we're at 44 views, and it is 8:09. So I'm a little behind. I'm a little slow there. These numbers are slowing down a little bit. So to be honest with you, I'm so much more interested in getting subscribers, but I believe that the watch time has gone up so substantially that those that are coming into the channel are actually spending some time there. And I encourage you to, because I think that together we're going to realize the strength. And if you, by simply subscribing, you become part of what it is that we're trying to do here. And one thing you will always be able to count on is that you're going to get the real information. I'm never going to lie about the stuff I do. Things that are private, I will tell you that's private and you don't need to know. However, I'm not going to sell my character for anybody. Never will happen, and those days are long behind me. And I realize that the more committed I am to that, the more strength I gather. And the more strength I gather, the more powerful I feel. The more powerful I feel, the more change I see happening. So, we're at, if we look at 28 days, I just switched it to 28 days. See that right there? Right here, boom. That's 28 days, right? So, what I want to draw your attention to is in 28 days, our views are 1 million minutes watched. 1 million minutes watched, right? Am I getting this? Am I showing you what I want to show you? There we go. Here. 1 million minutes watched, 28 days. And it really was just in this half of the 28-day period. So if I could get this to fill in, I'll be averaging 2 million minutes viewed per 28 per month period. And there's no reason if it's that it can't be 200 million minutes if we get our views to in those 28 days I did 167,400 views, and subscribers, this is always lagging behind, you saw where we're at, but it says in this 28 days is I've gotten 228 subscribers, and most of that comes from half the month. So 228 subscribers in half a month. So in theory, on this rate, I should get 500 a month then. And in my mind, if we're talking about humanity, why can't it be 500,000 a month or thereabouts? Why not? Why not? If we have the technology and we have the need, we don't have time to mess around. We have to turn everything around. We got to rebalance humanity, and that's what we got to do. So going back to the daily, I see that, I would normally look down here and I know that my top two in the last 48 hours are always in 2,000, but now I'm not. Now I'm somewhere in 1,600, but it's strewn about more on other ones, which means people are watching other ones, other videos, and that's awesome. So please continue supporting and investing a little time. I'm going to try and keep you informed, figure out better ways for us to actually, for those who want to be in communication with what's going on and the concept behind it. I don't have any organization, a building that I've built, and I'm trying to, get something from you. I'm trying to create something that didn't exist before and basically get it in time before it's too late. All right. And we all know that in 2 years, there's a lot going on that humanity is going to be faced with all over the world. And so we have to grab hold of the reins and take control of humanity's future and show humanity the right way and make all of hate that's out there go back in its hole and not mess with us anymore, because we won't allow it. So if you're around, people that are giving hate speech, if you're quiet about it, I understand if that's what's necessary at that time. But I'm hoping to form something that makes you not have to feel like you're quiet. And I'll go over many details as I develop this further and further. But I base it all out of the show, as you know, Truth. Truth is 16 songs that we wrote that basically just take us on a journey of truth and how it relates to peace of mind and tranquility and your free will and how you should activate day by day and think about what you're doing and minimize your mistakes. There's no right or wrong. There's only mistakes and good decisions. Life is life. So you have to live the reality that it is. Your bad economics, good economics. Just because you have a lot of things doesn't mean your journey's better than someone who has absolutely nothing. I would argue that a journey taken with full of experience of elevation and doing right, and throughout the process helping out humanity, and in the end creating an energy source for yourself that'll elevate so that you move on to the great power above. It's in your best interest to do that, because we are energy sources, and energy comes in all sizes and all strengths. So I choose to try and create my energy source second to none, and I would hope that you would do the same thing, because that's what life is about. Trying to accomplish as much as you can in this time you have, And most importantly, if we all know how to navigate, because truth is certainty, then we all will be able to make better decisions based in truth, and we don't, we'll be to blame for things we make mistakes for. Don't ever blame other people. If you're getting lied to, cut them out of your circle, that sort of stuff. So please take a moment, watch my video that just has been posted, and I'll come back on tomorrow and talk about some things. I guess I don't know. Do you see me here? I'm here. I'm just talking away because I'm somewhat not tired. Just a little. I feel a little allergies or whatever. It's the first sunny day, so I had to work the store and generate some revenue so I can keep infusing my energy into this. So help me help humanity, and in the process, you will be part of this energy source, and we can actually affect real change by creating certainty in humanity and make all of the lying and the hate go back in a hole. Because, quite frankly, if you're living in lies, then that means you're ashamed of certain things and you don't want people to know things about you. Doesn't mean you can't have your privacy, but rethink what you're doing in life, and figure out how you can create an existence in which you don't have to lie about your present state. You're okay where you're at, and day by day, the respect will be given to you that you crave. It's all about that. Don't If you're wealthy, don't don't flaunt it and create jealousy. That's stupid. Someone's gonna kill you, or it's just a very warped way of getting satisfaction. I think. Look at what I've got and look at what you don't got. I know you want it, but here it is. I don't get that. However, I'm not saying having things are bad. I'm saying do what you want in your life, try and help out humanity, but live in truth so that we have certainty and we can call out those injustices that are out in every community throughout the globe so that we can rebalance and protect Mother Earth. Okay? So thank you for taking a couple minutes to watch this. And let me see, is there anybody watching? Maybe not. No, there's nobody watching. But hopefully you'll watch it later. So this is 12 minutes long, and I'm going to cut it out because no one's watching, and I've already talked in the other video. So as always, I say to you, last minute of this. Boom, boom, boom. Got it? Where we at? It's 8:18 and 8:18. Okay, we'll see. We'll hold our own. But please join the channel and help us develop. Well, I hope to invest 20 years to look back and say, wow, look at what the heck we did. All right? So help me create that reality for every community in the world. Let's try and save humanity. Let's try and protect the earth. Let's try and make smart decisions. Technology's there. We don't need to be living on fossil fuels anymore. But the powers that be, the ones controlling decisions, whether it's the big companies or government entities, are elevating archaic and outdated energy sources, and it goes true with everything, contracts and all that stuff. So, on that note, good night and thank you. I will talk to you soon, and I will speak again tomorrow. I'm gonna try and do two videos, one in the late morning and one in the late afternoon. Okay, I'm gonna aim for 6:30 and 2 p.m. 2 p.m. tomorrow and 6:30. That's what I'm gonna try to do. All right. Thank you. Peace, 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 peace. You have the power.